I hear what them say, me not gonna away.
Don't say me, mother, mind your business, make money.
One man can't push a genre, no matter how big you is.
It's hard for make you doubt you, get them road, you meant for doubt you.
As a culture, for us to actually make a mark, it can't just be one person doing well.
The King and the Royals.
Imagine if they were touring an album called The King and the Royals.
Look, that's okay too, Chris. I find that your way of doing it is somewhat slow and kind of come off individualistic. Right?
No, I'm just saying. I'm not
Chris,
saying what.
take your beating.
No, well, it's not a beating thing, no.
Do this and beat me. Put your name on the flyers and see how much come. See who come to turn out and see nothing.
There was a disagreement with ETANA. I pay her for the record.
In come on TV, in call my name, in go on Kshema, in call my name. Come off my name now, no?
Never again I will ever work with her.
And I think that's the reason why it always tends to be a moment rather than a movement. You understand?
Yeah.
Because
That's very good. Welcome, it's not a radio, it's Levels with Kshema and with Dea. Big up to my co-host Chris in the building.
present and correct. You know it, go. We give thanks for the first day rest of our life. And as usual, you should as well.
Look at the man. Big up to the Levels community. Thank you to our new subscribers. And if it's your first time checking in, make sure you hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and be a part of the Levels community. Rock on, come in.
Yeah, and people, when you click the notification bell, make sure say you click all.
Look, you know, Chris, you're not authorized to speak for me, no.
Oh, my bad. Tell the people, tell them.
I'm not authorized to speak for me, no, but that's a really good point because a whole heap of people are telling me, say, them not get the notifications, so just make sure that you click all, like Chris said.
Yeah.
Chris, I joke. You can't talk with me on the channel.
No,
you can't talk with me on the channel.
Follow back a thing, the thing there now. Anyway.
But yeah, big up, you know, we're here. Can we talk about the Grammy winner, Keznamdi? Talk about grace, look here, the man. Good energy, positive vibes.
Viral.
Hey.
All of them something there. For real.
One of the things I want to say is...
First, I could congratulate him on this platform.
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Big up to Keznamdi. Well-deserved Grammy win and great album. You know, we said it last week. And for people who haven't listened, check it out. Make sure you listen to it.
Yeah. Big interview.
Stonks.
Yeah.
But here why I want big up Keznamdi still. I made a post under a comment over Me in Danger. And basically, Keznamdi gave me and IRFM an interview in at the peak, the heights of his greatness. And you have enough entertainers out there, when them are great and things are going for them tend to forget the support where them did get. So yeah, big up yourself, Keznamdi, one of the realest.
Yeah, man, I'm really
real to the team.
Really pay it forward, you know?
Yeah, man. I'm not sure that we are playing Keznamdi.
Absolutely. I'm share the moment.
Yeah, man. From CD, you know?
Yeah. For real.
From CD, me I play Keznamdi and so many entertainers.
Yeah, not just him, yeah.
Black of the scene.
Beyond the scene. No, Kes a new one, you know.
Yeah.
Beyond the scene, I like the one there.
Yeah, you know, we support so many entertainers by sharing our platforms, whether playing the music, writing an article, providing an opportunity for an interview. And this is something we do on a regular basis. Service, you know what I mean? Without not looking for anything. But then you have those, the minute them level up, the minute them see a gleam of stardom, those very entertainers, you know, it's like them take a different energy, take a different approach. I know one time I did have a page of one artist still, you know.
Oh yes, you run up on people?
Yeah, man, me I tell you, darling. It was like, I've always been there and there was a glory moment, a big moment. And you know, I go through the channels, even though I have the artist direct number. We go through PR and that type of thing. And you know, a beer styling,
Yeah?
wall out.
Yeah, yeah.
So if I just page the artist brawling and say, look here, how are you depend?
Don't do that. Don't do
Don't do that.
Yeah.
You know, eventually the interview happened. I mean, we're professional like that, but sometimes you have to give people a nudge. I mean, I say all of that for say.
If you give them a cool reminder.
Cool reminder.
Yeah.
But I say all of that to say, yo, big up to Keznamdi. You know, really, him true to it. And I think the interview showcased his personality, him as a human, and a whole heap of gems him dropping at the interview, you know.
And it showed that he's ready, he's built for it in the sense,
Yes.
over the years that he's been putting in the work, and even just his foundation, his family foundation.
Yeah, very sturdy.
Yes, it's like,
Solid.
And you realize, as much as people are talking about water, down, fire and all of them, a theme family and them type of people that really do the works.
The
you
real
understand?
fire. I mean,
yeah.
him even talk about as a
works
Rasta.
without works don't make no sense.
Don't make no sense. And he talk about even as a Rasta going to school and how his mom have to just talk to the Ministry of Education.
Yeah,
you know, that's an ongoing fight. You know what I mean? So yeah, real warriors and other thing. But one of the things that he cleared up in the interview that actually went viral across social media was just the respect that he gave to Vybz Kartel.
Yeah.
Kind of rubbish some social media chatter.
Yeah, for real.
What do you think about that though?
No, listen, you see what the show you say? What the show you say is like, sometimes as fans, we have to just chill.
Yeah.
You get what I say? And it also shows sometimes we are the ones who gaslight artists.
And fire starters.
Yes, and if artists, and if they are not grounded, then it can just escalate to just things where really affect the music
culture,
and the culture.
yeah, and
just,
even artists
just
like
the social
create
space.
negative vibe.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, absolutely. I'm in agreement with you. Something else he said in the interview that was profound is that, you know, them can't really do it alone. Check the levels.
As a culture, for us to actually make a mark, it can't just be one person doing well. It has to be a group of us doing extremely well. A collective of us doing if we actually want to turn up the industry and get a proper industry working and in cycle. That's why I'm specifically say on stage, reggae and dancehall, because they might try split up the thing. We can't, there's this big argument of splitting up the genre. We can't afford to do that right now because we need the unity of both genres coming together to actually be impactful before we can even discuss anything of separating the genre or whatever. Let me tell you why. Because in most categories, right, you have 500 or 800 entries. This year, we only had 77 entries. So if we was to split this up right now, they would probably delete the whole category.
Wow. And I really appreciate Keznamdi's perspective on that, because I am one of them who felt like separate dancehall and reggae, for example. Speaking specifically as it relates to the Grammys. I hear him say like other categories have over 500 and odd entries, and reggae and dancehall together just had 70 odd entries. So in doing that separation now, it means less albums going to get submitted, which to the persons who are doing the awards, the Academy, for example, I got to see that as,
oh, this don't make no sense.
it don't make any sense. It don't make any sense. So that's the first time I actually look at that perspective. What you feel, Chris?
No, personally, I'm never really one to say it should be separated. I think at one point I was saying to you, probably not on the pod, but I was saying to you that it would be interesting to see a reggae and a dancehall artist collaborate on an album. Just like how you'd have Damian Marley and Nas, Distant Relative, a hip hop and a reggae. You understand what I say? I don't know if personally I can't recall of any being out there. So my thing is and the truth is they don't all have to be like a collaboration on each track. They can have the singles as well, but just that level of force where two prominent, one reggae, one dancehall, do a collaborative album. You understand what I say? And interestingly, I see where
Morgan Heritage and Beenie Man.
Yeah,
That was
doing a tour.
That was the point I was going to bring up. So who knows? Maybe that is the starting point of what's to come, because having a Morgan Heritage and a Beenie Man on one ticket, touring together, it not get no better than merging dancehall and reggae like that. And you're talking about two entities will have real great hit songs for days, and Morgan Heritage are great performers. So too is Beenie Man.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, even to look at it on a wider scope, you find that a lot of entertainers who travel and go out there in the world, a lot of them will have like a similar POV, like Keznamdi. Like, you know, okay, we need unity. We need that unity. We need to move as a collective. We need that collaboration. I think even Russian did have a meds like that, you know.
Oh, 2 years ago.
It was a Let's Be Honest podcast with Jeffrey. I think. Check the levels.
I think the problem with dancehall is that the man them always want to pick one person for lead. I think that's actually mashing up the whole genre. Because one man can't push a genre, no matter how big you is. One man is not pushing hip-hop. One man is not pushing Latin music. One man not pushing Afro. One man not pushing pop. It's consecutively 10 to 15. And the problem with what we have in Jamaica is, him alone around the place. And music can't be that big with one man. It have to be 8 hot artists pushing at one time so the world can say, what is this movement? So, as I was saying, we need that. We need to come out to the mentality that if we really love the music and want it to grow, we have to come out to the mentality of saying, that one man,
real talk from Russian. And I think Russian, even more than Keznamdi, kind of make it a little clearer. So you have a better understanding.
Maybe we'll take this one moniker a little too much. Like, you know, it's a one boss, one cartel, one massacre.
And this is the next thing where the fans them for understand, you know, in saying one man can't really run the thing, it's not taking anything away from your favorite artist, you know.
True.
And I feel like sometimes that is where the fans them get cross and not take no chat, no check.
And I don't feel like that really imply that there can't be like lyrical competition or lyrical. You understand what I say? As long as it keep musical, you get, because the truth is that definitely helps. Iron sharpen iron. You understand what I say? And even back to the idea that I was saying, a prominent reggae artist and a prominent dancehall artist. And they don't even have to be prominent. It can be an upcoming artist, but two talented artists. Try that, because even as a reggae artist, their process of creating is a little different from dancehall artists' process of creating. However, what we normally see is that a lot of times reggae come with a little more quality. So you see that quality control where this, like a dancehall artist learn from how the process of a reggae artist, and vice versa. A reggae artist would learn just how to kind of make them think a little sharper for the street. I feel like that's a win-win for the culture.
And here my tiny issue with your proposal. Right? I find that your way of doing it is somewhat slow and specific and kind of come off individualistic, even though it is the merger of a dancehall and a reggae artist.
Okay, why?
So because you're talking about a single reggae artist and a single dancehall artist collaborating for a complete project. Right? So individualistic in the sense of, in terms of reach, effectiveness, and approach, I would more, think Russian suggestion, for example, would be far more impactful because we're all adults. Why is it that industry players can come together, the entertainers, and know, say like, all right, we want to infiltrate the international scene, and here we have 5 reggae artists, 5 dancehall artists. Together, this is 10 of us going out there to impact in a global sense, as opposed to working with a few producers, one single reggae, one single dancehall. Because so I'm just going off of the suggestion that Roshan gave us as it relates to what is truly required to propel the culture to the next level.
Oh, so I get what you're saying, but what I was saying is that's just one element of it, you know, that I said can be a part of the bigger process. You understand? Because again, it's even that whole thing where you say 5 artists, I guess, whether going on tour. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man, like touring, infiltrating the space because your idea is sweet.
No,
you know,
so
it's cool.
I was just, that was just a but that is just a part of the bigger picture. Because like I said, when I looked at Distant Relatives, you understand that was 2 separate genres coming together, making an album. So it's almost like I just feel like with reggae and dancehall being, I guess, what brother and sister are siblings. Why not try something like that? That's just a one-off project I was talking about.
No, and what is even more impactful than that suggestion is what Beenie Man and Morgan Heritage are going to do for the summer, right?
I'm just saying. I'm not
KRIS,
saying what.
take a beating.
It's not a beating thing, I'm just saying. I'm not saying what is more impactful, you know. I'm just saying
I get you.
There are different ways you can kind of collaborate.
No.
You understand?
I totally get it. But also I said too, in the same breath, you know, just to look at what is going on in the space. I feel like this Morgan Heritage and Beenie Man collaboration, for example, will definitely impact the culture, impact the genre, because now you have reggae and dancehall on display come summer.
But
the King and the Royals.
Imagine if they were touring an album called The King and the Royals.
Look, that's okay too, KRIS. That's okay.
I'm just saying, no, it's not that.
I say it's a good idea.
Yeah, just a part of a bigger plan.
I'm not saying that it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's a good idea. It's just that where the conversation is now, you know, for that global impact and just to do something where the world can feel that, it will require the man them collaborating on a higher level and moving as a collective.
Yeah. No, just do a one verse for a man's song and then nobody never ever see you with this person or never do this song together nowhere.
You just see a video and the video sometimes just seem like them not even there in the same place or you know what I mean?
You know, speaking of that, you know one of the things I find very interesting.
What?
There's a script where you know the music, especially dancehall. You see when they have the issues, they are the ones who create the issue, you know.
Yes.
The stop link. When they do link and resolve the thing, whether it's because of money, they just pull for the script. Yeah, man, this they see them never want to see. You see me? Yeah. Bad mind people never want to see this.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder who them attack. Nobody ever put them up against each other. They are the ones who, whether them throw shade and all them something. You know, I always find that very
interesting.
Very laughable.
Yeah, but really and truly though, I feel like the man and woman them are big people. And you must can think outside the box. Don't look at it as you don't want one bridge your energy or that type of thing. So
even though that's real.
No, I know. Yeah. Look, I'm very big on energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're right here next to me because your energy is good.
I'm not taking your energy.
I mean, your energy introduces you before anything else. But what I say is that sometimes when somebody is on their high road and you feel like it's your moment and you're shining, you feel like connecting or collaborating with somebody else is like you don't want to give them your spotlight. You more perceive it as a shared spotlight as opposed to looking at the bigger picture.
And I think that's the reason why it always tends to be a moment rather than a movement. You understand?
Yeah.
Because
that's very good.
Yeah.
Can you repeat it for effect?
I think that's the reason why it's always, most likely it's always a moment rather than a movement.
Yeah.
You understand?
Word.
Because I think it just have to do with intentions. So if someone come around you with a selfless approach, they're going to be like, yo, how can we enhance or add quality to each other, I guess material or whatever. You understand? But if it's a case where, the person, the hot person, me just go over there and bridge him energy and cut as me, get like a little momentum, then obviously that. So I understand that everybody have to kind of
and that's just the mentality of the business, which it makes you wonder, like even this ongoing conversation about unity in the industry and what is required, just that level of collaboration? Like, will we ever see it in our lifetime just based on how individuals are?
Listen, if we have never, if the truth is, if we have never had a Bounty and Beenie tour, you understand? Or like they are doing a couple of shows together, like, and we have never, and we don't know if people even interested in that. No, that's an interesting question. If people would still go, but we don't know if we'll ever get a Mavado Kartel tour like that. Still possible, but we don't know. You know, it really.
Yeah. Who knows? This is what I'm gonna see the glass half full, right? And I feel like this collaborative tour coming up with Morgan Heritage and Beenie Man may likely be the beginning of what we can see happen in the culture.
Definitely wish them well on that.
Yeah, I just feel like this is perhaps the beginning. Who knows? We may see more entertainers taking a similar approach, because you know how the industry stay. Them like to follow.
Yeah, one thing I know, fans going to get value for their money, because Morgan Heritage, really great performers, and their catalog. Beenie Man, needless to say.
Yeah, facts. So we're definitely looking forward to that. So speaking of Beenie Man, you know Same have a new song, right? Immortal with FLAVA. Me nah go nowhere. Me nah go nowhere.
Yeah, I'm Beenie. I got to Beenie.
Yeah, me audition. Anyway, so you know me I scroll through social media, I see Beenie Man post this AI generated video. Check the levels.
Now hear them say, me nah go nowhere. Me not gonna wear.
So right, Beenie just telling about the apps. All people in them now.
Look here, look, man. Beenie got AI generated. Who get beat up? Kartel crown him.
So here's the thing. So I guess Beenie circle black for your crown.
Yeah. Fully.
It's a full circle, man, like a 360.
I think this song Immortal, based on the AI visuals where you see, and just the fact say, here Beenie Man I say, me not gonna away. I feel like that's him saying like, yo, I want my crown.
Yeah. Right, because I guess him actually acknowledged it was taken.
Yes.
It was taken.
Yeah, because you see where the AI generated Kartel crown the AI Beenie.
So, do you think like that fight is over, or you feel like?
I feel just like me saying at the last pod. I feel like that fight just getting started, because imagine the title of the tour: The King and the Royals Across Europe.
Yes, and then.
You understand?
I know. I think I heard FLAVA saying that there's a album in the works.
When I did some research, I didn't say, like any details of the album showing any readiness, but who knows? Maybe we can get a Beenie Man album in 2026 as well.
I feel as if Beenie drops an album this year and Kartel drops an album, because one thing for sure, Beenie is going to be going at Kartel on the album some way, somehow. Maybe Kartel not so much. But if it's a case where Beenie drops this album and it's a good body of work, great body of work, and it possibly get like a Grammy again, that is the only way I feel like it can change.
Like there will be an end to the ongoing feud?
Yes, I feel like that will settle it, because...
Well, make we see, because you're gone really far, because when you say Grammy, you talk about 2027.
Yeah, we're in 2026 now.
Yeah.
So because I think that's the only way Beenie probably can prove now, because the fans, the audience, turn them back on him.
Yeah.
You understand what I say? And I think the only chance him have now is if it's a case where, let's say Kartel go for a Grammy, him go for a Grammy, both get nominated, and him win. That's the only way, because maybe
it's like that's the ultimate way to possibly silence the fans.
Silence the argument.
Yeah.
You get what I say?
Well, make me say, ultimately, I feel like dancehall fans will get the treat, and then even in the comment section on Beenie's page, you have people that say like, so what is now?
Yeah.
Or what go on? You know what I mean? And that's just, if you know anything about Beenie Man, Beenie don't give up so easily. Nothing at all. Like till the very end.
Yeah.
No wonder, because if you play Mortal Kombat, then you know how it go.
Yeah.
And that's it. That is what Beenie use. Finish him.
Yeah, and it shows that him get some hits too. People are hitting. People he might take a beating too. You understand? And I feel like that's the only way Beenie can actually settle
The score.
The score.
Yeah.
And it may sway fans with that's not Gaza loyalists. Because outside of that, I think said it as it relates to the numbers, as it relates to tours and maybe sales now, is in Kartel's favor.
Yeah.
But the good thing is that with the Grammy don't look for nothing like that.
No, them not do that. But let us see, because you're speaking, if things go in Beanie's favor.
No, not in Beanie's favor, just if.
No, you say if Beenie win, like if it going in his favor. Right, then it's still in our favor, Chris.
Right. Yeah. So if
and then there is the flip side to that coin. If it don't go in his favor, what does it also mean for his career?
I guess no, I don't think it means anything for his career. I think it means for the conversation of who he's doing.
Okay.
I think Beenie Man career is
what
solid.
it is.
Yeah. Nothing can't change.
But it's definitely interesting. The King and the Royals, I said it last time, and with them gearing up to go out and touch the road with that tour. Interesting times ahead.
Yeah.
Interesting times ahead. Speaking of interesting times ahead, Chronic Law, of course, him break him silence since the whole ICE arrest in the US. So on Instagram, in him story, him say, when me dey a road, them praise me, but true man dey a jail, them a chat crazy. But me no see nothing where fi faze me. Hashtag SYM. Wow. So Labas I make you know say, and this a go on. And to me, it's almost like him a highlight this selective loyalty and also a showcase like a lack of support. With the comment the way make.
Right. I'm pretty sure him not just lock away and feel inspired and
even though it sound like bars still,
Sound like bars. I feel like
sound like bars. It can be a song where him really
songworthy.
A kind of vents. If you listen to it.
For real.
It sound like music, new music and that type of thing.
Definitely wish him the best still.
Yeah, we don't know the outcome, and based on the last time I checked, the situation is what it is. And so make us see how that go, because the truth is, Chronic Law, he might do him thing.
Yeah.
The ground respect him, the industry rate him, and him find a lot of songs where infiltrate the dancehall spaces where him name come up in a whole heap of conversation.
Yeah, man, and even those the song we have on the WYFL rhythm.
Yeah.
That definitely, as me say,
for enough people,
enough
people say a Chronic Law take the rhythm. You have some people say Skipper, some people say Anthony B, and make we see.
Yeah. Me definitely have Chronic Law, Anthony B ahead of Skipper right now. Yeah, Skipper the lead. You know? But you don't know the girls them are always go for Skipper.
But make we see. Like I said, we wish Chronic Law the best.
Absolutely.
So make we see how the situation basically, turn out for him. Now albums, right? It come like this is the year where dancehall fans will be treated to lots of albums. We hear Vybz Kartel talking about his album God on Time. We know we have some 14 tracks, and check the levels.
The pre-order soon drop. Pre-order for the album soon drop. As I tell you, the first single, Vybz Kartel, Sheng Yang. Yeah, man, a trouble. You hear that? Yeah, man. Yeah, me and Shensia. Sheng Yang. You know Sheng Yang. We don't talk about visa. You know ICE, we don't talk about freezer.
Yes, so you hear Kartel making news say the album will come and Shensia is featured on the album.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you think about that? You're excited for your Vybz Kartel album? You're excited for your... Well, I guess this is going to be an authorized Vybz Kartel Shensia collaboration. Can you remember the whole story with Looney and how that did go?
Because I almost I never saw this one coming. This collaboration coming, but then again, I don't think that would be a good, like a valid statement, because Kartel always collaborate with just, he's one of those persons who kind of look for all those type of unique, or not even unique, but he's open to working with all talent.
He's not really exclusive when it comes to collaboration.
And creativity, yes, that's true.
So I guess, we're looking forward to this track. Word on the street is that this album, God on Time, really have no rare type of vibe, you know, it's more
not like what we hear on the WYFL rhythm.
What you think about Kartel for the WYFL rhythm?
Yeah, and
He said the track they could have stayed.
I think him just kind of doing that for send a message to just all of what has been out there. Him just want to tell people in mind.
SYM.
That's it.
Yeah, so far, you know, not changed for me on the YFL rhythm. Like after hearing the Kartel song in parts, me not hear it in its entirety, but based on what me hear, I still Anthony B for me.
Right, and but one thing I can tell you, must be nice to be blessed like that, to get a rhythm like YFL and just use it for just tell people your mind.
Don't say me, mind your business, make money. Nothing no funny when the youths them hungry. Mind your business.
Whether it's it or not, I don't care. But that must be nice.
Must be nice.
Very blessed.
Yeah, for real. But you know, honestly, the rhythm nice, and even though you say it must be nice or whatever, I was expecting more. I'll be honest. Did I expect more when we hear it? I was like, you know, because the rhythm are kicking out, the rhythm have a vibe, and it's not like we know what Vybz Kartel is capable of.
Well, I guess I was going to say surely that won't be on God on time. But listen, I'm not authorized to speak on anything like that. So.
Yes.
But I would know, like a song like that could never be on an album like that or
I mean,
time and then
SYM. I don't think so. I think him probably just, you know, like the rhythm a kick, and like you say initially, him just a bit playful and go out there and do that.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know, but for me,
go ahead.
For me, WYFL is still Anthony B, Skipper, Chronicler. Yeah, that's it.
It sounds like this album is going after another Grammy nomination and possibly a win.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, I think.
Speaking about a win, you know, like I mentioned before, we go to the Vybz Kartel clip. Like this year, dancehall fans and reggae fans, just fans in general, we're in for a treat because Massacre, I work on an album as well. Check the levels.
I want to release an album this year. I was supposed to release my third studio album, but you know what I mean? I never already have all the songs together, but I think with the right timing this year will be the perfect time. You know what I mean? So yeah, this year I got a right album.
Wow, sicker.
Grammy certified artist.
Look here now. Yeah, man.
And let's be clear, I didn't say a winner.
Yeah, Grammy, you know him getting Grammy certificate kind of featured on Keznamdi album.
Yeah.
But before, more want to touch on the Keznamdi Massacre collaboration, you know, but before we get to that, Alkaline also has an album coming out titled Winter. Supposed to be a 2026 release as well. We hear the first single from that album, No Emotions. And then now there are chatter that Movado is expected to release an album. Based on my checks, no findings.
But that's what the streets are saying.
But the streets attack. How more time when the streets attack, you know, you have to give a listen.
Yeah.
You have to give a listen.
If it's even a single, I go drop.
Yeah,
if it's even a single. Yeah.
But Chris, what you feel though? Vybz Kartel, Massacre, Alkaline. These are possible albums that we can look out for in 2026.
Listen, personally, that's a good look because I feel like the music the industry. Well, the music short of music. A straight controversy. Because I see people even sharpen them skill of trolling and all of that versus sharpening the musical skill. So I feel as if getting quality music this year is really vital.
Yeah. Interesting though, because, you know, let's see how we're just there in February still, you know, Reggae Month and Black History Month. So make we see as the year progresses if more albums will be released and what that's going to mean. Like what will a new Grammy nomination for the best reggae album can look like. You know, with so much dancehall albums that are going to drop. I don't know.
But I feel like the dancehall albums, they have to, if they are looking to pursue like a Grammy nomination or a Grammy win, they have to be a little more
meticulous.
Yes, a little more diverse. The sound, the topics, all that.
Like me always say, approach your album like a project, right? All of we did do projects when we did at school. You know, you have to get your folder, the design, the front page, blah blah blah, from start to finish. So if you take that meticulous, strategic approach to your album and listen to the tracks, not just rush it to say, yo, you have an album, so you fling on a bunch of songs to say you do an album with 19 tracks. No. You can give us 12 tracks, 10 tracks.
I'll eat. No, if the song, if you're sure you're thinking on it,
but give us something solid where when we press play,
no skip.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And I feel like it can be done.
Yeah.
It can be done. It's just that you know I figure really take your time. Nobody is saying to you that you need to rush your album. Don't rush it.
Right.
Take your time. A February now, you still can release it in time. Just go up on the Grammy website and check out them eligibility periods, so you know you release your album within that time frame, so you can meet the criteria.
See it there?
Take your time, man. Nobody fling on the track them when we are listening. We are I want this.
We are skip on they only skip one up on an album and skip Marley. That's it. Not
a skipper can do him thing too.
See that.
But anyway, back to the Grammy winning album. This is what I wanted to highlight, Chris. Have you listened to the collaboration with Keznamdi and Massacre, Forever Grateful?
I'm a tune that.
Look here now.
Listen, no, man.
No, find your own tune. I'm my tune.
Listen, you're one. All right, not take your first chorus.
Check the levels.
So much blessings, I feel thankful. Fulfilling my dreams, I'm grateful. Take on a place that fulfilling my needs, I'm grateful.
Bop. Look here now. Now we're sick of that. Check the levels.
It's hard for like you don't tell you them road you meant for doubt you. Ain't stuff left we out, no free but I still make me shout them.
Tune!
You think you gotta change the machine? Poo.
Get up now!
You think you gotta change? Someone know you say one, you know. One!
No man, big tune. So make sure you go check out the album.
We can give me something more now. Wow.
You want something else?
Yeah, man.
You want some greedy,
man? One next piece,
Alright,
man.
check the levels.
Free my soul up. Keznamdi come sling the chorus. So much blessings I feel thankful.
Yeah, man.
Chris, tough it.
Forever grateful. You see me?
Forever grateful.
Yeah, man.
So much blessings, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Amazing. But you know the YouTube streets, you can't play the tune them like how would I want to play them.
Yeah. We get a ticket.
Yeah, we have a all and full.
Yeah. Guardrails there, you know?
No, absolutely. But great album. Really solid album. Blood and Fire.
You know, absolutely. You know what I would like to see still?
Tell me.
It would be very interesting. But not even interesting. I would like to see Keznamdi. I know he will be busy now, but if he's even have a street team on the ground, just kind of working the streets, getting the songs known among the core audience, and then like by summer, him can touch a little of them little, you know, things that were in the street. Because personally, I feel like that's where reggae lacking on the ground, you know. So this big win now. You see, instead of, understand, it's a global thing, you know, which he says. You understand? But I also think when you listen to his album, he also has the material, and even in past projects, he has the material that can really, that have a space in the core for core fans. You understand what I'm saying?
For example, even, that's a great point and solid suggestion for Keznamdi and him team. Even the song Forever Grateful that we just shared with our audience, that song has the ability to break big.
Yes.
Hit,
yeah.
Take my word for it.
And if you listen to the song, you know, you see the beat is not on a reggae and on a roots rock reggae type of beat, you know, the drum pattern is not. The bass line is reggae.
Come true now.
Yeah, no, the bass line is reggae.
No,
I'm just saying. So you see, it have that unique sound where I think it can really resonate with younger audience, both on the ground and just globally, as well as a person like even persons like our parents, people like our parents. I go feel the bass line and say, yeah, Yeah, man, them have to take a puff off of them. You see me, I said
Yeah,
the
yeah,
grades.
them ziggy.
Yeah,
But-
man, cause
but-
the bass line do that.
No, absolutely, absolutely. So this and
And
again,
the congos. Yeah, the bass line and the congos, yeah. No, I don't mean to get too technical. I'm
no,
just saying. I'm
give
just
the
saying.
people them credentials.
No, man,
no?
I'm just saying.
How much?
Yeah, make a move on.
No,
make a
no,
move on.
no,
Make-
Chris.
No,
No,
man, dash. Make
no,
do the thing.
no, Chris.
Make do the right thing. Yeah,
Chris,
yeah.
how much big song you mix?
No, let's
How
make
much
do the
big
right
song you
thing.
engineer?
Don't try gas me up. Don't try gas
Me
me
not
up.
guess you.
Don't try gas
But
me
you
up.
talk about Morgan Heritage.
Yeah, I've worked with them before. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, but like we said, make a move in here.
Yeah. No, here's them difference.
Yeah, them not just big. Real.
Yeah, look here. Now talking about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me don't know if you got an opportunity to hear this little vibe we brew between FLAVA, producer
Mm-hmm.
FLAVA, and ETANA. Yeah, you're well gone.
Listen. No, not to this style where I say, what's that say? Unity. See me?
Unity.
And they were working together.
They were working together. They have lots of projects together. So
The project with ETANA and Rick Ross was...
ETANA, Rick Ross, ETANA,
was
Beenie
FLAVA, right?
Man was FLAVA, and they were actually doing a lot of interviews together because I interviewed them together on the e-buzz. Them go all over, just doing a collaborative interview, a promote. Before we do the backstory, check the levels.
Scam are not important. But you see, when a low class, attention seeking person like him continue to walk and call my name all over the place, because I not call him name, people call me for the interview, me ignore it, me ignore everything what him have to say. And do, him come on TV, him call my name, him go on Kshema, him call my name, him come yasso, him a call my name. Come off of my name now, no?
Anyway, big up to Ralston Barrett, that was on his TikTok. And what ETANA make reference to is where FLAVA did say during my interview upon Irie. Check the levels. You made a bold statement a while ago as it relates to how you feel about reggae entertainers and not feeling like you want to work with them. Is ETANA the exception?
I mean, I said none of them. I just call the names. As I said to you, the ones that I
I
think
know
I
you were
would.
working with ETANA before. I mean, did something happen? Was there a fallout? Because I know ETANA, Beenie Man, these are some of the people that were in your circle.
You know what? As I said to you, sometimes you work with people and they don't appreciate what you do for them. And I'm now mature, and I'm not gonna bash anyone anymore. I've vent already online. I've vent and say all what I have to say. But like when there's disagreement, I use my attorney to resolve it. And there was a disagreement with ETANA, and I pay her for the record, and she signed an agreement, and we move on. Never again I will ever work with her.
Oh, wow. That is breaking news. Like we said in the interview, it was breaking news to me because I thought FLAVA McGregor and ETANA were good.
Can I interview them together?
I interviewed them together, and then that was when FLAVA dropped the bomb in his Road to Success interview. Me don't know what exactly I go on with the two of them, but what I can say for Reggae Month, and ETANA also is the face of Reggae Month, it actually it's not a good conversation to have publicly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If them can resolve it and have that private conversation, I feel like they should have that private conversation. My platform was open to ETANA. She pulled out at the interview basically last minute, leaving me to pivot, which I did. So, and I totally respect that as well, because if she in the moment felt like she didn't want to come on again and it was her idea, me have to just honor that. But Muda implore them, whatever it is you have, if you can resolve it privately, resolve it privately, because all of this happening across social media, it don't look good.
Yeah.
What you say? How do you think? Talk it talk, Chris. No, talk it talk.
You see, I feel like FLAVA probably is just one of those business savvy. Because clearly he knows something as it relates to the business element of the industry where probably a lot of people don't enforce. So I would want, I only hope say that's where it is, where he's doing real business and they want to do relaxed business, and it's not the other way around where he's actually doing any shady thing with entertainers. You understand? But like I said, I feel as if a lot of people in the business, and sometimes you'll have one set or one side that understand the business and exploit the other, and vice versa. But sometimes when both persons know the business now, and both persons kind of being that strong or that strict business individual, the person who would normally feel like they have the advantage with a person who is ignorant to certain things, they feel like, they feel like it's time for them kind of make it nice.
This is what I'll say, Chris. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I wasn't there. I'm not authorized to speak on any of their behalfs.
That is it. That is it.
We can't talk for them. The only thing I can say is what I know, they were friends. They were lobbying and promoting together. They were doing joint interviews. So I am not certain as it relates to what exactly happened or what got left. Me never did it. The only advice I would give to them is that having that type of conversation on TikTok or wherever, it don't look good.
Yeah, because really and truly,
it don't look good.
In every industry, there's like legal fallouts, and you deal with the courts. So, and which is why I'm saying a lot of times when two persons or two entities doing business, strict business, you will have like people fall out over it. You understand what I'm saying? So what my thing is just saying that it's not new for any industry where there's fallouts. The difference is just this whole the derogatory energy
shades and
online
jabs.
or openly and all that, you know. And this is why I feel like as celebrities and public figures, I think they have to stop disrespecting each other in public, because that in itself, it causes even fans. Fans just feel like say, "Yo, the boundaries not there." They're not, so them deal with them one another.
Not only that, but what happens on social media, that is your digital footprint. And you, not even just celebrities, but people in general, you have to be aware, cautious about what you want your digital footprint to be. You know how you want to be portrayed or perceived, and you have some people who don't business, but when you're in a position of influence, when you are a celebrity, like in this case with FLAVA and ETANA, it is important that you understand what you say, how you say it, when you say it, and diplomacy works.
One thing we can tell you is like social media turned the world now one big tenement yard. Everybody does a trace and cuss.
You really feel like some people look upon the amount of followers them have or friends, whichever platform it is, and just feel like, yo, me I turn on my camera and me go talk to my friend them.
Yeah, I think so. Some people go on it to try to get viral moments.
Yes.
Because depending on how they structure the business and the lifestyle, that works for them.
Yes.
And I think some people, they just don't have no one to talk to. You know, so I think it's a mixture of both.
And I think even at a time where rage bait is so popular, like people just turn on them camera, what can I say that's outlandish to get the type of reaction, how we can get people riled up.
But in all fairness still, you know, the business wouldn't be the same without people like
you don't say a baga.
No baga thing, you know, but alright, no.
A baga, Chris.
But think about it. The business would not be the same without I mean, like I said, the online community.
Yeah.
Without a footer hype, without a Nico fire, without a cargo. I mean, I talk about the people. I mean, I talk about people who have them platform where like a bit.
You talk about people who when come on and say so.
Just like a commentary about every single thing.
Yeah.
The things that and you see if a person going on the internet and them not have one or all the qualities of any of these people, leave it alone. Because to me, them are the only one who me say them able to kind of survive whatever. Whether them come out and is a rage bait or something or some unpopular comment, because when them make
unpopular opinion,
there's this disclaimer. Me know say the whole hour now come tell me what my mother.
Yeah.
You understand what I say? But them no business. But you see, if it's a case where, is either, I don't know if it's thick skin, but if you're not cut from the same cloth or one of them 3 cloth there, leave social media alone.
One of them 3 cloth there.
Yeah.
You cuss cloth on the channel, Chris.
No, wait, cloth. Yeah, but you have to leave social media
look
alone.
here, Nika fire him make me laugh so till nearly dropped my phone the other day. Of course, him dressed up in his suit.
Yeah.
And like him, I look the job from Kartel and his shirt crush up. Nika, you have a toppy,
Because here's the thing now.
That was so hilarious.
One thing we realize what all 3 of them have. All 3 of them have people who love them or love to hate them.
Yeah.
So either way, them are going to have
get the interaction. Look.
And them seem like them not care. Them not care what people want to say.
Yeah. Them, like I mentioned before, you don't know if them thick skin or when them say certain things, them already have a premeditated notion, say, yo, this is what the backlash possibly going to be. So it's like...
And them create them next content. Them have them next content plan based on that anticipation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy.
But if you're not like that, leave it alone.
To each his own. Me personally, certain level of toxicity, me can't deal with. So more time, even with social media, as much as I'm on social media and it's a platform that I use, whether I'm posting stories on LEVELZ with Kshema or may I drop the videos so that the people them know, say, yo, me dip on the radio or whatever. Sometimes me literally have to plug right out.
Yeah,
me have to plug out and connect with self, like touch a tree, hug a tree.
And then the next thing we all 3 of them have, them not apologize for purpose.
Yeah, them stand 10 toes
them not apologize for purpose.
But it's interesting that you actually pull all of them in that one pot because we do see the similarities in the space.
And I'm pretty sure there are others out there, but I'm just saying on my timeline.
Yeah, off the top of your head.
And one of the things where they'll have rage bait within the content, but there's still like value in somewhere in the content.
Yeah.
You understand what I say? Or it spark good conversation.
No, it definitely most times spark good conversation because they will often highlight some truth and then sometimes you will see the personal bias come out. You know what I mean? Because it's not like all the times, just get factual commentary. Sometimes you will see say like, okay, there's a personal bias or whatever the case is there. But interesting. I like
true, man. Really.
As you say, interesting though, and the toxicity and things we spew across social media and apologies. Major hype. MC NUFFY. Me don't know, MC NUFFY just seem like easy target these days.
I know.
But anyway, check the levels with Major hype.
Mr. NUFFY. Mr. Nuff up yourself. And if you put out apology because you chat too much. Me see me in danger post it. And me laugh. And me say, yes. Get page. And that for reach you chat too much. Him now under my comment now, I gotta tell me more. Go a long time you know you don't like me. And you look at work. Look at work. From who? I have my own brand, brother. Do this and beat me. Put your name on the flyers and see how much come. With nobody else. Just put your name on the flyers. See who come to turn out and see NUFFY. By the way, speaking of, what happened to the crowning of NUFFY? What happened to the crowning in Amazura where you did for keep? It nobody keep. I will go on. So me don't know where you are talking about Shabbos link with Kartel and me's a fish. Remember youth. Me dey over here, so I do filmy thing, See the man just get up out that blue. Oh, major them boy, then put on a wig, them boy, they have fish. Me not say nothing. Because I know every dog have them dear.
Look at
Look here. Oh my goodness. No, first of all, what you feel about Major hype comment and why NUFFY single out Major hype? Because enough people on social media right now in the moment are clown NUFFY over the apology.
I think, is it the apology that I'm clowning him over or the rant?
Them are clown him over the apology as it relates to you're too enough.
Okay.
If you never did that, you wouldn't get to apologize. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you see people kind of venting and saying all kind of things and, the whole chat too much.
Me personally would have been more for say, it's about the rant versus the apology. 'Cause if you do something,
No,
out
me not
of
say
place-
verses. You know, of course, both were. The rant is horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible, but me just a mention. Me not say like verses or
Okay.
or whatever.
Got
I'm
you.
just saying that based on some of what I've seen, people just say, yo, if you never chat so much, if
Well,
you never
true.
so enough,
Yeah,
you wouldn't
wouldn't
have to apologize. So
Right,
yeah,
right.
but talk.
Here's the thing. Usually, I don't really like when people, when them have any issues and them lead with economics, them lead with finances, whether you have this or have that. However,
Yes.
in credit to Major Hype, him never enough to say the man I look at work, which is implying that
It needs funds.
You understand what I say? And it's like say him go do that and never know say the man have the full clip for empty. You see me I say so now we even put enough up on the spot to say yo put your name on a flyer, which obviously we know that is coming up.
Yeah.
So we could argue say
As a selector.
Because remember, sir, Major is a selector as well. And then the next thing is, with NUFFY doing that, calling out Major the way and Major go put him on blast now. That bring him, as like Massacre, bring scrutiny to him thing now.
To NUFFY, yeah, because...
Now when him go up on this England tour, him say, yeah, he have to show a receipt.
Yeah, because him start doing videos and I say, you know, buy your tickets and whatever. And Major Hype literally just brawling say, do that and beat me.
Yeah. So,
you know, interesting times ahead.
So I guess challenge accepted by NUFFY. I guess him did accept it before. He did a challenge himself before.
NUFFY have a stop taking names so literal. You understand? Like, just stop being so nuff. Like, everybody knows say you rock with Kartel. Everybody know that you're loyal to him. You don't have to go out there to be an avenger for Kartel, the defender of the Gaza. You don't need to do that. You know what I mean? People already know that this is who you rock with. This is your rep Gaza and all of that. Focus on getting your ticket sales out there. Like, put all of that energy into people buying a ticket, and then also plan your show as a selector because you're stepping into new territory.
Well,
you know, I said before, so like him as a MC and getting somebody to play a simple 1-3, but again, in order to do it at the highest level, it take preparation, it take practice, it take research, and it take know-how. You need to apply yourself.
But you know, I feel like NUFFY had a strategy with this though. It just backfire.
With what?
I think because his intention, you know, is to say use or tap into the Gaza audience to come support him. So you know Gaza love the extremist energy. You understand? So you can imagine if him never gets stopped in him tracks on this and him there and everything did alright and him go a tour. He would have tour upon this who get the Grammy thing, you know. Who shouldn't get it, you know, you understand? So I also think that NUFFY try to kind of feel out social media, and more often than not, him kind of get it wrong, him kind of overdo something. And but because here's the thing, him no need to run down no clout, you know, because him there with the clout there, you know. You understand? But it's a thing where there's a time when the thing active and there's a time when a day off or time off. A time off, you know. Because remember, you know, the man get the most camera time with Kartel throughout the show, you know, because he's on
stage around
with
the
Kartel
world.
straight through. So
but even for sure, you say your analysis, Chris, right? Of the whole NUFFY thing kind of flawed, right? Or him not really think about it properly.
Yeah.
You would also mention a while ago, say him share the stage with Vybz Kartel, like across the world, some big stage that put him on now to some movers and shakers in the industry. So what was the end game, like coming on and being so disrespectful as it relates to the Grammys, to the Academy? Like, you did feel like them people that were in the industry, like the movers and shakers, would have looked upon that and say like, yo, like, approve, repost, or that type of thing.
But you have to remember, said nothing I think about movers and shakers that come a film event, you know.
No, but for sure, you only must think about it.
Audience.
Remember when I think I did DJ Khalid. I don't remember if Khalid must say like him or post something or same name, And NUFFY made a post and it was just like, yo, you know, yo. Film like a thing. So yes, him see it. Him see say people where names where him call, people where him never think in a lifetime.
No, him never think it through, you know.
Yeah,
listen, to me, him have a strategy, but him not think it through. So all him a think about now is say the Gaza audience, them like
you could be right.
Them like when people come get riled up and, you know, step out and that way him like. That way him know the Gaza audience like. So he's just kind of trying to get, cause remember, you know, if him get 1% of the
Gaza
following or the audience in a we go a Cartel England show them. Him good. You understand what I say? So I think that's why he was trying to tap in, but he just go overboard.
Yeah.
You see what I say?
Well, now him have to really go back to the drawing board and figure it out and just try to work on being a selector and how him going to get them tickets sold.
Yeah, one thing still it look like Cartel no really Cartel will show him a life jacket or one of them little.
Yeah, because you hear him say, I'm brother. Like, him never really put out that statement. You never get no vibe like there is any animosity per se towards NUFFY. You know, him, that in itself is a lifeline.
Of course. Yo, but remember say when
it's a lifeline. And look, don't get me wrong, you know. We not talk like we don't want NUFFY win, you know. Don't get me wrong. We want NUFFY to win.
Me remember when NUFFY, when the show announced, me remember you literally say, enough more and get this, you know, like when you see Cartel, let's say NUFFY MC, you did happy like say.
Yeah, but me call NUFFY. NUFFY and we chat, regular we chat and thing, and you know, like, you know, but for me, if you're OD, you're OD.
Like me said, nothing not have the luxury to go up on social media or rant like that. Because I'm a part of the industry. And the thing about it, you're aligned to a certain brand, a great brand. So you can't do like where you have to left them thing there to other people when not aligned to nobody. And as me say, if you're found on the internet and you know have the know-how and the kind of quality and the craft with them three man they have on the call, and the donkey business, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Leave it alone.
Jaja, leave it alone. Yeah. Look here. Anything you want DJ, no, nothing else?
We can talk on your behalf?
No.
All right. You tell the people when without tell them then for you.
All right. So here one now. I read him mind and come. I don't know. I even allow him to say it. Yeah. But remember, hit the subscribe button. Share this video. Like it. And hit all. What if people are telling me, say, look here, we're not getting a notification. So the reason for that is because you don't hit all.
So you hit the notification bell and hit all.
All or all?
All. All.
Yeah, so hit the notification bell. Hit the notification bell and hit all, right? Thank you so much. But big up to the LEVELZ community. You know, I'm have to do it my way. I don't want to do it KRIS way.
I know my way.
KRIS, stop. KRIS, I'm not take program. Don't program me.
See.
So yeah, you know my chefs, right? Big up to the LEVELZ community. Thank you to our new subscribers. I don't know. If it's your first time checking in, remember to hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and rock and come in. Yes. And for people already on the channel, like the subscribers, make sure you hit all so you can know whenever we upload a video. Go on?
Yeah. No boss, no done. One thing. Big up to everybody, you see me?
Yeah, I'm mark register, KRIS.
Yeah,
don't do me that.
All right.
Don't do me that. Big up to Errol Stewart, 8185. You always a comment, and home Errol comments them different, you know. Him just comment everything in a full caps, all caps.
Yeah.
But Errol, big up yourself. I always see you. Big up the TV sound system. I see you. Big up to Orion Tuka Music. Bless up yourself, and big up to Jamaica World 4598. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the subscribers, you know. I appreciate the LEVELZ community. I love how the community is growing, and I love how people understand that it's a space where we share with views, opinions, and ideas. And we can be respectful about it.
Yeah. And big up each and every one, all of the silent viewers. Make sure so you get active
Yes.
in the comments, active with the like button. Yeah, man. And
How
the
you
share
stay
button.
upon the media? You're one of them silent viewers there, you know. Why do you feel say you stay?
Yeah, you don't know it, you know. You don't know it, but we have to go incognito more time.
More
you know?
time you watch and not that.
Yeah, more while we go incognito, you see me?
Yeah.
But we're there. We're there.
Thank you
there.
so much for the love, blessings, and you know. How you feel about the back-to-back podcast? No, why for the back-to-back? Scratch that.
We out.